monitoring your SAP CPI system can be challenging from time to time. You need to figure out what are the messages that you want to do something with, and you can obviously build a lot into each iFlow, but it tends to create a lot of extra complexity for each message that you want to process. So if you want to reduce this, one of the ways you can actually do it is to use the Figaf IRT tool that allow you to actually support and monitor your systems. So sometimes you have messages that you do not want to fail because they are part of a bigger process, but you want somehow to extract the data and be able to process them later. And one way we have found is that you can actually specify receiver and sender information, and with that you can actually find these messages again using the OData API. Unfortunately, this does not work at the moment. You cannot search from them here. This makes it a lot more complex to handle these alerts. Also, if you have errors in your system, you can see that they, you can search for them, find them, extract all the information, and it can be a little challenging to go in here every day and remember to check what are the errors or create this into your flows. So that is some of the things that we added into the Figaf IRT tool to make it easier to support your SAP systems. So we have a way here we can specify on the system what are the different OData filters we want to apply to this. So we have one here that says failed, that will take all the messages that failed and put them into one queue. We have here something that says if the receiver, this is the receiver, then we want to do something specific with this. And if we look at the first one here, so we can see we catch the message that was processed with this sender, this receiver, and we can search for different criteria with labels, and we can actually go in and we can see the payloads of these things. We can see the errors that have occurred, so we can download this. I'm not sure this is really an error, so we can just see the payload here. And you can actually assign this to different users than you have in your CPI system. So business users do not need to go into the CPI system. They can just find the information that's relevant from just this one place. It's possible to set up rules for all of these, so we can just simply click create rule, specify some expression, XPath expression that says if it's match some of these criteria, this is the alert rule. We can specify who should actually receive this message. So we can specify here that this is the FSD, a system down, a Salesforce integration. We can add different webhooks, so we can send the information to Jira or whatever application that you're using. And you can also send it to emails, specific emails saying, hey, your system is missing, something is wrong, please go check it out. So this makes it a lot easier and simpler to design your flow. You don't need to log externally. You can just add these payloads in as an attachment, and then you can process them later. We also have the option to monitor your normal flows that are in the system. So you can see all the different alerts. You can find labels for them. You can actually see what's the reason for this one. So it's some standard alert we're getting here that's not really working on it. So this makes it really simple to actually figure out what's going on in your system, set up rules, and make it easier to develop each scenario, because you don't have to create all the scenarios in one place. You can actually you just have one place to handle all the error logging, and that is in the IRT suite, where you can just enter these information, specify where you want to send it to, and then you can handle all the data there. So go check it out. You can find it at figaf.com/IRT. And there's also a cloud version soon that you can actually run this in the cloud. So thanks for watching.